So, tell me where it all began.
Alright. Hi, my name is Scott, and I'm not an alcoholic.
My name isn't Scott, and this isn't an AA meeting.
Oh, thank God. I always hated those. I always felt out of place. I wish they would make it more accessible to non-alcoholics.
You're stalling.
I'm sitting.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I'm paying you!
With a coupon!
You don't know what it's like to go to therapy.
Hey, I got a life outside of this job. I go to therapy twice a week.
You're a therapist. Where do you go to therapy?
The mirror.
Alright, fine. It all started at my desk.
Hey y'all, Scott here.
So is this the first time you introduce yourself like that, or is this a reoccurring thing?
Pretty much every week.
Say, do you want me to play 3 of Nintendo's worst games of all time to end up wasting thousands of dollars in therapy?
That was some incredible foresight.
I plan my year ahead of time.
Big deal.
That is the best thing a therapist could say to me.
You shouldn't let the products of a multi-billion-dollar children's company affect your mental health.
You don't understand. I have to play most Luigi-based products.
Well, I think it's a good time to practice anything but sobriety, so let's take a look at 3 of Nintendo's worst games of all time, which, weirdly enough, all released within 2 months of each other. First one we should tackle is... Ah!
So you got incredibly depressed over the announcement of a game in a series that you aren't even a huge fan of to begin with in the first place.
That's right.
Who the f*** is this guy?
Alright, so now I own multiple Animal Crossing Amiibo cards, I have nearly all of the Animal Crossing Amiibo figures, and the game is officially in my Wii U.
And then... it happened.
The gout?
No. Virginity.
Well, I couldn't possibly play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival by myself. What do I look like, a fucking loser? I at least need to play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival with one other person.
Oh. No. No. I'm not playing it. No. No.
I'm telling the story in past tense.
I am forwarding this message to everybody in my contacts list. If you stop by tonight, we can play... Gex.
Did not take you as a Gex fan.
I'm not. I knew you were lying, and I'll do anything not Gex related.
Even Amiibo Festival?
Yeah.
Is it Gex Night? I've been waiting for this for years.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Gex!
Do we really have enough stamina to last that long? I haven't eaten since yesterday 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and I know Gex, an hour and a half is really lowballing it.
Okay. We'll buy some food.
Alright, what do you guys want? I only have enough money for one thing we can all share.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm starving. I couldn't care less right now.
Alright. I'll take one corn dog.
You went to Sonic?
Not just that, I ate there.
Should have came sooner.
So when you have some players to play a real-life video game with, before you start a game, you need to make sure you and your team are nourished. This is going to take a whole lot of effort and time, and the last thing you want anybody to do during a game of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival is leave to do something else.
He's a gecko with sunglasses!
The most strategy you can put into this game is doing a trick when scanning your Amiibo.
Now that. Badass.
Man, you really haven't played Gex before, have you?
This would be a bit weird without the cards.
It's weird with the cards.
What is this?
And that was Amiibo Festival, Gex, but we played the entirety of what it had to offer.
Didn't we forget the Fruit Path game?
Get the f*** out of my house.
The concept's great. The execution is abysmal. However, I can't say it's the worst thing ever. There are glimpses of hope in the package here and there. So, it's not terrible, it's just... awful.
Well, I think overall you're experiencing post-game syndrome. It should wear off between the next day or two. I'm surprised it only took you one game to get this shaken.
Well, actually, I'm here because it was more so a barrage of bad Nintendo games I played. First, it was Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Next, it was Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Okay, bye.
You're a therapy machine. You're gonna therapize good tonight. You're gonna be the best therapist a therapist will ever ask for. You're gonna do great.
So I was thinking
What
we could
the-
tackle Ultra Smash
the-
next. This game left me traumatized.
Who gave you my
Not
address?
really
Why are you
fun
here?
way,
What
more
the-
so just... Wait, let's go one at a time. You first.
What the f*** are you doing here in my house?
Okay, fair question. Now it's my turn. I was hoping we could bang out some more therapy. You are a therapist, I'm
Traumatized? It all works out.
I can't give you therapy right now. It's daytime. I'm a night therapist.
Don't my credits transfer over?
Listen, I didn't become a therapist to hear you vent about Amiibo Festival.
Amiibo Festival.
I'm not registered to give advice about that.
Well, then are you a registered therapist at all?
So, tell me about that dumb fucking tennis game that hurt your feelings.
I don't know. I feel like you're only talking to me now so then I don't tell anybody you're not registered to be a therapist. I feel like I almost have to pay you to listen to me.
So it's therapy.
Yeah, it's pretty much therapy. After Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, I decided it was time to move on to smaller and worse things. I was at my desk again. Hey y'all, Scott here.
Yes!
What?
Oh, before every therapy session I make predictions. I nailed that one. I'm really good at reading people. Just like, you're not pregnant.
How did you know?
Oh, I just kind of get this stuff. They call me the human pregnancy test in high school.
Well, I'm still on a quest to play through 3 of Nintendo's worst games of all time. I just finished up Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival and my eyes can no longer feel joy, so let's check more body parts off the list with Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
Okay, so what was this game's deal? Was it good?
What do you think?
Based on the information, it's hard to tell. What is an Ultra Smash? Is it a move in the game? Is it the game itself? Or is it just 2 words that have no business being together at all?
Yes.
Does he have a PhD?
No doubt!
Gonna be a chef?
Yeah,
Has he renewed his hunting license?
hopefully.
Oh! They really just sort of disappeared for a while.
You really are the human pregnancy test.
Something better than a lobotomy?
Most days. But by the year 2015, when Mario sports games were sort of in the gutter, what did they do? Well, they weren't ones to go against the grain.
So this is just Alfredo Party.
Amiibo Festival.
This already wasn't a series you liked.
That's right, it was a series I tolerated.
So what does it matter to you if this game got announced or turned out to be bad? Even if it was the greatest tennis game of all time, you still probably wouldn't care about it.
That's not true. I wouldn't probably not care about it. I just wouldn't care about it.
This obviously isn't the entire game. Looking at the gameplay, it was just tennis.
Yeah, it's a tennis game. Well, what were you expecting?
You don't understand. It was just tennis.
Oh my god.
They had me at this game having a tagline. Yikes! Well, at least at this point, the game got actual box art, and the release date was November 20th. 1 week after Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I fucking hate calendars.
So November 20th rolled around and you bought the game? You bought the game?
Actually, no, not at all.
You're making great progress.
This was 5 years ago. So I told that video game company, they ain't seeing a dime from me. They may be a multi-billion-dollar Japanese corporation, but let that be a lesson to them. I ain't giving them any of my business when it comes to $50 tennis games. Now when I see it on sale for $25 2 years later, then I'll bite.
The disc, yeah, they just plastered random characters all around it and called it a day.
Oh no. No, not the discard.
That was the one thing I thought they couldn't ruin.
And they f***ed it. Nintendo f***ed it just like they f***ed our bands of friends.
Amiibo Festival.
I don't care.
Well, this is it. A game I refuse to buy and play because of the principle of it all. You know, if I really wanted to be a hypocrite, I could just enjoy an RPG, but that's not gonna happen.
This is Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Could you tell? Remember Mario Tennis on the Nintendo 64? It had that cute little opening cutscene. Remember Mario Tennis on the Game Boy Color? It had a fun little cinematic. Remember Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube? It had an Oscar-worthy opening short film. Remember Mario Tennis Power Tour on the Game Boy Advance? It had an intense little opening for a handheld game. Remember Mario Tennis Open for the Nintendo 3DS? It had a lame opening, but an opening regardless. Remember Mario Tennis Ultra Smash? It had nothing. Now, is there another page of options? Are there modes I can unlock? Is there more to this?
What have I been bitching about the past 17 minutes?
What if they made the most out of the limited options and made something truly special? What if they did that? Do you think they did that?
What have I been bitching about the past 18 minutes?
Listen, I know that silhouette anywhere. I can't believe they added Grover Cleveland.
Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is overwhelming me. Yeah, I was starting to get a little sarcastic.
But there was a reverse view.
And here's the game. Surprised?
Yeah, I just realized this is a tennis game.
You just realized?
This was my first time playing. It's meant to be played with multiple people. I think that calls for more people to play with. I just have to try to sweeten the deal to try and get them over here. I am forwarding this message to everybody on my contacts list. If you come over tonight, I will inform you how your uncle just died. Did not take you as somebody who had an uncle.
I don't. I just couldn't believe my uncle died again.
What if I told you your uncle didn't die and you can celebrate by playing tennis?
There's one thing I hated more than my uncle. It's tennis.
What's wrong with tennis?
I don't know. I just never thought I was big enough to play. Like, if I could grow comically big while playing tennis, I'd give it a chance.
Well, do I have an Ultra Smash for you?
As long as it's not Gex, I'm in.
Oh, is it Gex Night? I love Gex Night.
Didn't you get my message about your uncle dying?
He died for the third time?
Yeah, let's fire up Gex.
Fucking lizard Gex. Oh my god. Oh, so if you were a Gex fan, you get that.
Outside of growing large, the game is, it's just tennis! No Mega Mushrooms in this mode. Go up against an opponent, beat them, go up against another one, beat them, go up against another one.
And then what?
I don't remember.
So, crack out your Animal Crossing amiibo, try scanning them, realize the game only works with certain Mario amiibo, sulk, enter your pockets, scan amiibo. Moving on to Classic Tennis. This is tennis without the Mega Mushrooms.
Alright, you know what? That's the last fucking straw. Alright? I don't fucking need this. Alright? You, this, and tennis!
And now all we have to do is find a match.
Wait. Gex's online wasn't this bad. What the is this game? I fucking had it. You, this, and tennis!
So that's Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, and overall, it's bad tennis.
With Mega Battle.
Such a classic Gex move. Makes you think it's not Gex, and then comes out and says, I'm a bad tennis game. And it's right. Gex is a terrible tennis game.
Yeah, that was a Nintendo published game in 2015. I think I should wrap things up by giving just a little overview on everything Mario Tennis Ultra Smash has to offer. That's it.
Well, you know what they say, if you play too bad video games for children, you're bound to end up in therapy somehow.
Actually, I played 3.
Wait. No, that's impossible. You don't mean... No!
So this may be the worst game I've ever played in my life, but what about the final terrible Nintendo game that released in 2015? This was a 3DS game that released right alongside Amiibo Festival and Ultra Smash, and it absolutely murdered a series I've always had a soft spot for. So let's try out Mario Party The Top 100. This released 2 years later and is not in the running. Why is the floor wet? So, tell me where it all began.
Alright. So, tell me where it all began.
Alright.
Oh, you're that guy!
The one and only.
I was your therapist!
You're more delusional than I thought.
You were my patient that wouldn't stop talking about virginity!
And not being your patient.
You played that mammal game with the toys?
I would remember if that happened. It's on my bucket list.
The tennis thing with Big Luigi?
If that game doesn't exist, it would be on the news.
And you're about to talk about something else, and that's what I called it!
See, this is where your story falls flat. It's really unlike me to talk about 3 things.
You freaked me out, man. The fact you gave a shit about 3 different games scared me. Who knows what you're capable of giving a shit about?
Let me get this straight. You believe I, who answered a 1 ad in the paper for therapist, used to have you as a therapist, and you went insane after therapy sessions with you about 3 games caused you to question faith.
That's my obituary.
Okay, well, I can't help you until I know what the 3rd game is going to be.
Why?
It sounds like a good thing to add in my book, My Patient's Personal Stories and I.
I don't know. You didn't talk about it. It was a game.
Wait, I remember a game. You were a therapist!
I tried to be a news anchor, but I wasn't cut out. So I became a therapist, yeah.
And I was your patient, and I had to go to you because I played 3 Nintendo games from 2015 that were so bad I had to seek therapy.
Well, what was the 3rd game? What happened when you played the 3rd game?
After I get therapy for playing all 3 of these games, I'm gonna suppress everything, forget who I am, and become a therapist. And here we are today.
So it's just a 2D game about a robot.
A bad 2D game about a robot.
Those exist?
Not until 2015 they didn't.
Listen, can you just get over this trauma so I can enjoy my therapy in peace?
No, you need to get over your trauma.
I need therapy, alright? And you're gonna give me advice on how to improve my mental health, and you're gonna like it!
You were a therapist. Don't you give yourself therapy?
My mirror's in the shop!
You don't know what I go through every day. How do you expect me to give you secret therapy when we didn't even finish our original session?
You know, I'll tell you what. If I finish your session, will we do my therapy?
You know there are millions of customer support websites that would love to hear your personal problems.
You need to finish what you started. We need to end this now. I have dinner tonight with my family, and I gotta finish this before then, so I don't show up insane.
Okay, fine. Let's go to where it all began.
Nice place. Is this your couch?
Yeah. Okay, this place, you ever take a shit?
Oh yeah, big fan.
Cool, so you know what this place is. This is the bathroom.
No one's always there?
Well, on the off chance I need to restock, no, but I keep these here as a hobby. I like to curate them. This game blows. This game blows.
Oh.
Game
Oh my
blows.
god, it's worse than I thought.
This game blows.
I really should have reconsidered installing that.
You know, I may have left the force a while ago, but when it comes to makeshift therapy offices, I still got it.
I've seen better.
So, tell me where it all went wrong.
Well,
This game is worse than I thought.
Chibi Robo Ziplash is a stupid fucking fuck shit.
You know, that sounds about right, but something just doesn't seem right.
Oh, hey, Scott here.
Now this is therapy!
Take a chance for once!
Wait, do I know what it is?
Are you lonely?
No.
Then no. Wanna know what happened?
I already got tickets to the funeral.
Sorry, I've been holding that in for 23 years.
Didn't this happen in 2009? Oh, come on! You need to be more accepting of different resolutions. For example, my New Year's resolution is to drink more.
It's July.
Yeah!
How does a company do so well but goes fucking asinine when it comes to Chibi Robo? What's so difficult about understanding that, if I don't market a game, or if I release it at the end of a failed console's lifespan, or I only release it at a store that sells fucking hoses at, or maybe if I take the only 2 games that may have had a chance in North America and only release it in Japan, that it may be my fault the game's not doing well instead of the games themselves!
Moments like this make me really proud I was voted most likely to be therapist in high school.
Nice, I was voted most likely to go to therapy.
Is lack of empathy?
No.
Overqualification?
Barely.
Tax evasion?
That's me.
Nope, it's the fact Chibi Robo isn't a 2D platformer.
That's my parents' problem with me too.
Well, that's understandable. I appreciate your transparency.
Oh, and Chibi Robo Ziplash exists.
No!
So you didn't like that they turned the small robot into Poochie Town?
No, I personally feel there was a lot of potential for Chibi Robo to work fine in 2D.
You're mental.
Let me finish.
No! You're insane! And I don't work with people who have mental problems.
You're a therapist.
So what you're saying is, it's a shitty game. Oh, come on! I think Ziplash is a great name. If they replace the word good with the word Chibi Robo Ziplash, I'd have no problem with it!
You'd be okay with replacing a word just like that?
Oh, I would. And that's saying something. Words mean a lot to me. Words have been in my family for generations. I'm a word buff. Go ahead, name a word. Any word.
What?
Love that one! So you've barely played this game, and yet you hate it this much?
No, I hate it way more than this much.
You can't form an opinion on a game you've barely played. That's unethical. That's why we have HR.
So I should play 10 hours of a game I already know I don't like just to have an opinion on it?
Well, if you don't like it, don't play it.
But how would I know I don't like it if I don't play it?
Well, just stop doing stuff!
This game has spent enough time soaking. It's time to play through it and give it a fair shot, because who knows, maybe 60 hours in, I'll start to see its worth. I will not put this down until I beat this game, so let me just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There.
Can you put the game in for me?
No, that goes against my family's tradition. They never asked me to pop in Chibi Robo Ziplash, and I will always never do that to honor them.
Well, we're gonna need help with this. Can you at least get this off of me?
Now that, me and my family did all the time.
I am forwarding this message to everybody in my contacts list. If you stop by tonight, we'll play.
Don't lie. I've lied before, and it's too fun.
Chibi Robo Ziplash. Did not take you as a Ziplash fan.
I'm not. I knew you were lying, and I'm finally willing to give Gex a shot.
Oh no.
It's the Gex Anyone up for round Gex?
What if I told you I didn't even own Gex and I wasn't lying about Ziplash?
That's ridiculous. We played Gex that one time.
That was Amiibo Festival.
Well, that-
was Ultra Smash.
But-
that was a car wash we went through together.
Hey, I heard you didn't own Gex.
From myself?
Yeah. Word gets around.
You keep these on you? I thought you hated Gex.
Hey, I cross-reference that copy whenever I need to be reminded how much I hate Gex. Yeah. Yeah, that lizard.
Alright, let's play Gex.
You know what I like about Gex? Consistency.
Okay, can somebody pop in the game for me? I can't do it myself.
You knew that was gonna end up happening anyways.
I was worried that 3DS wasn't hammer resistant.
You're welcome.
Alright. Chibi Robo Ziplash. Swing into action with your Chibi plug and help Chibi Robo save the world. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, that's a fucking Cheez-It!
Let's get this over with.
You know, this game doesn't seem too bad so far. It has graphics, and it exists.
Yeah, you know me. I'm a sucker for existence.
Me too. That's why I love Gex.
Guys, like, the game works, but the movement is more annoying than fun. It's like just gliding in the air. You have to hold X while falling. It's like, it just doesn't feel good. It feels awkward. It feels like a tacked on move more than anything. And then there's rolling in the game. Like, you have to hold R, and it's only used in, like, 4 levels throughout the entire thing. Like, it's worthless!
Wait, there's a roll in the game? Oh, yeah! Roll!
That's f***ing Gex.
I personally enjoy how inconsistent the art style is.
Yeah, inconsistency is a fun quirk of Gex.
I think it really keeps you on your toes. Like a mouse.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Okay.
yeah, okay, I get it.
All right,
that's
yeah,
dope,
Yeah.
How about, I think it's confusing. None of this references the fact that Chibi Robo is a tiny robot, which is his entire character. The block-based level design is putrid, and this game just doesn't know what it wants to be at all!
So, tell me where it all began.
Oh, don't even get me started.
I'm gonna need a priest.
So, I hate how the game looks, the levels are incredibly boring and they go on forever, the product placement is completely out of place, the moveset is more cumbersome than fun. I don't like it.
Well, that sounds like somebody that hasn't played enough of this game. Why don't you play another 5 hours and come back to us?
Yeah, it's a fine game. It's not like the level progression is like one of the stupidest f***ing game mechanics you've ever seen.
Oh!
You should probably get on that.
I can see where the budget went.
You know, it all comes together in the end.
I mean, I liked the game, but now I really like it.
Seems a little harsh, acting like you hate the game or something.
I do!
But you said the level designs are alright. You must love the game then.
Just because a game doesn't inherently have terrible level design or any major bugs or glitches, that doesn't mean it's fine. It just means it works. Just because a game works doesn't mean it's good. I don't like playing this game. I hate what it stands for. I don't like that they made fans of Chibi Robo buy this with the hope of Chibi Robo having a future. I don't like that they thought so low of people and consumers thinking that they'll love this generic, terrible 2D platformer. I don't like this game.
You know, when you put it that way, I kind of like the idea of this game being terrible.
Yeah, and as a therapist, therapy generally moves the quickest when I agree with everything the patient has to say.
Gex will be Gex.
You know, I've had a ritual for the past 3 years or so. This game blows. This game blows. This game blows. This game blows. As much as I like that, I think I want to end this now. How can we take each and every one of the Chibi Robo Ziplash games in existence and eliminate each and every one of them?
We're swimming with rats.
Can't swim, love rats, I'm in.
More of a lizard guy.
I'm deathly afraid of circles.
Come on, guys. I have thrown 95% of Ziplash's population down the toilet over the past 3 years. If we go down there right now, we can finish them off before they ever resurface.
I have as much confidence in this as I have facial hair.
You have facial hair.
Where?
Well, I'm in. You know what they say, WWGD.
What would Gex do?
The G stands for Jesus.
All right, Rex. Oh, the revolution isn't for everybody.
Oh, I dropped something down the toilet last week. Remind me to look for it. Oh! There are my jeans!
Okay, so keep an eye out for these games.
What does it look like again?
Hard to describe. Shapes, 4 sides, colors.
Does it have Chibi Robo Ziplash on it?
Yes!
There they are.
I just thought that's what water looked like now.
Weird name for Gex.
Why are the copies circling around?
I f***ing hate circles! All the copies you've thrown down the toilet over the past 3 years have become sentient?
That's why my plumber fucking hated me.
Guys, come on. Gex gonna do this, right, Gex?
It's the anti-Gex!
No, it's just a sewer monster comprised entirely of copies of Ziplash!
I'm going with the anti-Gex.
Even the anti-Gex has the word Gex in it.
Now that's what I call a good point.
I'm tired of this! You're a terrible game! But that doesn't mean I won't overcome you! I'm better than that! You're back?
I needed energy and ammo.
So what's the game plan here?
What the hell is the game plan here?
What's the exact opposite of this thing?
Not Gex, that's for sure. No. No, I think it's Gex.
You know, I've always wondered what trauma felt like.
Thanks. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I got it all out of my system. Nintendo had a bad 2015, but that doesn't mean I should let it affect my mental health. And so what if somebody likes a game I dislike? It doesn't matter. They're wrong anyways.
It's been an honor serving you. I can finally tell you why you're so messed up in the head. After playing a game as good as Chibi Robo Ziplash, it will definitely make you feel inadequate.
Sure.
You can rip up that rain checker therapy I had with you. I'm good on my own now. I think I'm going to start my own therapy business. Call it the Think Barrel.
Nah, good on you. I love seeing therapists start their own business.
Yeah. What was your name?
Dr. Atrix, but you can call me Jerry.
Thank you, Dr. Geriatrics. You know, I still have this on me. Oh my god, for real? Oh yes! We're turning this Gex night into a Gex year. What the f*** is this?